Mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Where's my power? There it is. Mm. What's up, Mike? Yeah, I just went live, man. Just went live. Wrong way. Weird. Yeah, engine startup sounds good. Sounds realistic, that's for sure. ST70 sound good too. What's going on, Tennessee? Doing good, man. How are you? Good. Let's see if how this the depot swap tags. So how the server, the depot tags these cars is a lot better than what I was doing. Stream elements. I forgot to open this up. Dashboard. Oh, activity feed. There we go. Hop out. I play Train Sim World 2? Yeah, I have it. I just haven't played it since I've been playing this one. I dig the multiplayer aspect and how anyone can get on here. So I've been putting a lot of time into this server just so that way if anybody gets on, there's something to do. You can either hump trains, you can take a train to Bakersfield or the Needles, Mojave. Or you can run locals in between Bakersfield and Barstow. Huh?
Mic off. Mic on.
Nice, if I click on the thing, want it coming in hot. Whoops. I wasn't clicked on the screen. Yeah, it'd be nice if they had a conductor mode in the train sim world. Alright. Slow speed set. I think. Hang on a second. Alright, now we're talking. Line ourselves up. Go. Alright, we should be good now. Turn this dude back on. I'm definitely going to off for now. I'm not sure if they do or not since I haven't. Since I'm still learning all the different engines and stuff from you guys. All I cared about was just the mechanics of it. What's going on, Georgia? And yesterday I was so tired I could only stream for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I was falling asleep sitting in my chair. So you control F6, enable. Oh yeah, I think I got a bunch of them, I believe. Good on, Zach. Took my first test CSX conductor school today. Oh man, Zach, I'm not sure. See, I haven't been to CSX school, but I mean the rest of the month they say you got 3 weeks left. What's up, Carla? Thank you if you're in here. Hey buddy. I know signals. The good thing is the signals that you guys run, like the approach medium, medium approach, those aren't too bad. Hey, yeah, it's a choo-choo. But yeah, I mean, I preach signals because that's where everybody failed when I was in school. But for NS, not everybody had the same signals, and these guys that had Conrail signals was a problem. It's a choo-choo. Yep. We get down? Ooh. Yeah, green. Mm-hmm. You're loud. Oh, you got hang test stuff done today? Green. Goofy. Alright, here, get down. Oh, no. Thank you. Your signals next week. I believe the hang test and stuff done today. Slow speed. There you go. Yeah, I don't know much about CSX class. I have several friends that have been through it. Unit number, destination. But I'm pretty sure it's similar to NS. It's just a week longer, and I think y'all have more hands-on training before you get out into the yard. I know Derek, if he was in here, he just got out of class. He's in on-the-job training. He might be in here in a little bit. I've had several people subscribe to the channel today. How old are you supposed to be to become a conductor? Yeah, 18. Not uncommon for them to hire 18-year-olds right now, for sure. There's nothing wrong with that. Other companies? No, it's all 18, Mike. Just because of what you'll be doing, I'm sure it's 18. Oh, really, Zay? That's nice. Yeah, I hired him when I was 20. She's how old was I? 20. 26? I think I was 26. UP train moving quick. Ralph Fanning Gray. So what you need to do is go to your email where you bought when you bought the game, the base game. They'll send you a code. You need to post that code in your license menu, and it'll get done. It'll get rid of the pirate guy. Amtrak box cars. Now the reason you see box cars, those because you don't have the skins for them. You have to buy the skins from Run 8. 7 years before you're 18. Well, don't rush it. Enjoy it. Enjoy no bills, no responsibilities. Do what you enjoy and listen to your parents. Is that where I'm supposed to be going? The slough track's going to be slap full because I think all these are going to be going to the slough track too. Those are LCal 0103s. Yeah. When you hump a car, what do you do? Um, yeah. I'm going to shut that door if you keep on. Humping a car, you just pull a pin. So there's a screen. You're normally walking over here with the train. So you have an RCO in the back. And you walk with the train. And you have a board up here, so like a little square board. And it has all the rail car numbers that get scanned from the RFID reader. And it tells you where to make your cuts. When it has a line to make your cut, a little greater than sign, you'll pull the pin and walk with it until it starts rolling down the hill. This run ain't worth it. Yes. And all the hump does is it sorts cars. That's its main. It's all automated based on the scan. No, Zach, that wasn't an option in Sheffield. I got to do it a few times, but I couldn't train. I asked. We didn't have that available, though, in Sheffield. Yeah, I'm going to hump this train first, Jeff, and then we're going to get the local cars and stuff and probably send them to Bakersfield. Highlander. I wouldn't say they're being removed. They do shut them down for whatever reason. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense to me why they would shut them down. But Birmingham still uses theirs. I'm pretty sure Sheffield still uses theirs. Chattanooga shut theirs down for a little bit, and then they opened it back up. Waycross, I'm sure it is an option. I would think so. No, I used to work in Sheffield. I used to live in Sheffield. 2017, 18, some of 19. Or actually, no, 2017 and 18. Yeah, that's crazy, Dan. I don't understand why the world they think flat switching is one safer, which there's no way it's not because this is all automated. If a car derails down here, who cares? You know, you just go pick it back up, re-rail it, fix the squealers, and then go. And how's it more efficient? I don't understand. Stuff tracks can get full quick. All these, I think those are reefer cars. I'm not sure. No, they ain't. I don't know what those are. Box cars? Yeah, P freaking R. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Lander, it's just more efficient. So they can slap a train together and send it down here to the receiving yard. Then you can hump it and get it all organized. Well, better organized. 57 reefers. Yeah, okay. That's what they are. You can just do everything a lot quicker. It takes like, depending on how long the train is, 45 minutes to an hour to hump a train versus flat switching, depending on how well blocked up it is. It could take a lot longer than that. The whole track's gonna be nothing but reefer cars. Yeah, Dan, I'm not sure where El Cal. They said they're going to Bakerfield, but in real life, yeah, I'm sure you definitely know where they're going. El Cal 0103. KMP is what is KMP? I thought that was like a. Look and see. Sort by customer. I'm pretty sure KMP was like a tractor store. No, Kern Meats and Produce. That's why they're reefer cars. Salad Bowl Express. I'll sound like it on my phone. Salad Bowl Express. It's actually showing salad bowls. Oh, is that the same cars? Yeah, Ruffin, I need to make a video on that. Are those the same cars? I think they might be. CC Railroading, thank you, man, if you're in here. So it's hard to say if they're in the chat or if they're just watching a video. Zach, I like working locals. That was my thing. You wish the NS yard you worked had a hump yard. Jonathan, I guess you know all about flat switching then. I was fortunate, both of them. That good grief! I don't think it mean to cut off those. Oh, that's only 3. I was fortunate to work in 2 yards that had them. Every night. That's lovely. Yeah, I never had to do. Well, I mean, we had to flat switch a little bit in Decatur, but it really wasn't true flat switching. I don't know if y'all guys kick cars, but Decatur was like 12 or 13 tracks, I think. Maybe it was 14 tracks. But track 1 and 2 is where the inbound, the receiving, the trains would come in from Sheffield to Decatur. Drop the train off, then we'd come back and pull it out, get our cut list, and start kicking cars in the tracks where they belong. Oh, okay, yeah, Jonathan, that's nice. Yeah, that's what we used to do in Decatur. That's not too bad, as long as you have 2 people. You've got someone working the switches and you're kicking the cars. What's going on, Larry? How are you? Hmm. Running. Oh man, you gotta run switches and kick. That sucks. That's a lot of work. I'm about to stop right here. It's too many cars, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I just shouldn't even kick those cars. I should have just grabbed a. Disregard this because I'm just doing it for the time's sakes. I'm getting it done quicker. Sean Jeff, watched Unstoppable yet? I've watched a scene of it. I haven't seen the whole movie. I don't want to watch the whole movie yet, just so I can make some more videos from that because it's kind of ridiculous. Not gonna lie. All right. These switches all line for my movement. I think they are. Oh, that one ain't. $300 cars a night. That's rough. That's a long night. That sounds like 12 hours every day. Yeah, 10 to 12 hours every night. Come on, Amtrak. They love them shareholders, huh? Yeah, that's right. Are you driving to Memphis? No, I'm pulling out locals and sticking them in Ford and Yard. Huh? Yeah, they're gonna get sprayed. Will you shut that door? Oh.
Mic off. Mic on.
Yep, Jonathan, most nights I had to work or build my own local. Every now and then they'd build it for me, but for the most part, I had to build it myself. Which I didn't mind. My train was typically less than 30 cars. Yeah, 20, in between 20 and 30 cars most nights. Yeah, Amtrak. Same font and everything. I haven't got them out yet. I haven't, for some reason, Printful's being stupid and I can't post them on my store. So I might have to actually buy some, give them shipped to my house, and then ship them back out. Nice, Larry. That's good to hear. I can't believe they actually approved some time off. $60 cars and one local. I wonder how. They're probably all loads too. It wouldn't surprise me. Poor engine, probably screaming. Yes, Amtrak. We've all seen. I've definitely seen Straight Outta Compton. That's a little before my time, but I was a '90s baby. Whoops. Can you explain the time a BNSF locomotive motor blew up? Oh yeah, Jeff, I can. So I was working with an engineer. Man, what was his name? Hang on, I'll think of it. Jamal. That was his name, Jamal. And he was when we took off. We had it was two BN motors on the head end. I think the train was 24 in or 20. I think it was 22 in. It was a stack train. And when we took off from Memphis, which is where the train's built at, I noticed that that motor was smoking really bad, like white smoke, like oil. And so we were you know, going from Memphis down to Sheffield, it's really hilly up and down, and it seems like you're either in number 8 or you're in dynamics. That's just how it seems to be. And Jamal told me we're probably like 30 miles away from Memphis, maybe 40 miles. And he was like, Jamal's like, keep an eye on that engine now. He's like, I don't, you know, if that thing blows up, you need to tell me. And I said, all right. So I kept an eye on it. You know, I was watching, and every time he'd be in number 8, it would be bull and white smoke. And we were we topped a hill. We were topping a hill. He was a number 8, and we was turning right, so I lost sight of it. I was turning right, we lost sight of it, and then we started to turn back left, and I just saw it, and Jamal was turning around looking too, and he screamed, holy, insert S word. I can't do that for YouTube reasons. But, and when I looked back and saw it, all I saw was the doors get blown open. And Jamal hit the, what is it, the MU whatever emergency shutdown where you can shut the second engine down. He shut it down. We stopped right there on the tracks. We was on dark territory, so we had track authorities. We stopped, turned up. Dispatcher told her that one of our second engines blew up, and she said, "What in the world blew up?" He said, "Yeah." I said, it blew the doors open, and it was crank. The code is crankcase overpressure. And so we stopped. He toned up, whatever that the what do you call it? Not the diesel shop, but whatever it is, and told him what was going on. What's that? What is that crap called? Toned up mock. That's it, mock. And um, he told me, Jamal told me to walk back there and hit the knife switch, and I told him, I was like, I'm not walking back there and hitting that knife switch. Even though the motor was dead, I didn't want to walk back there. And he started laughing. He's like, well, I guess I don't blame you. I guess I'll have to. So he did. He went back there and hit the knife switch. He said when he walked by on the handrails that there's just oil, black oil everywhere, and the inside of the cab was nothing but white smoke, and it smelled like something was burning. But thankfully that was it. I don't know what happened. We ran one engine all the way back, and thankfully we had enough power. But yeah, that's one of those things I'll never ever forget. His face, his eyes, his eyes were so big. Like, oh my gosh. I wish I had that recorded. That's one of those times I wish I had my camera out. Yeah, it was good times. Good times. Thankfully, our head engine didn't blow. I wish, yeah, I'd have done anything to see the inside dash cam recording of me and Jamal, our faces when we saw it. Yeah, it was older. It was like, I think it was what are they, hang on, what are they called? Like I said, I didn't know engines back then, but I think it was, one of these, the 44 DCs. It wasn't an SD70, I know that. It was one of the older ones. No, Dan, I haven't seen that yet. I've been on an engine when the traction motor's tripped or something like that, and freaking bells and alarms go crazy, but nothing like that. I wonder if these shove lights actually work. I played Left 4 Dead. I don't now. I think I did in the past. If I did, I didn't do it long. I don't know if that. I think they're, I can't remember if they're called shoved lights or what. I just remember whenever they hit a certain color, you gotta stop. The FRE battle of 14 cars on y'all's yard is nice. It don't take long. A lot of these cars have got, they got kips, which is the wheels clacking real bad, clack, 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 clack. A lot of them have thin flanges. And thankfully with my car experience, or Carmen experience, if a yard master or somebody messes with me too much, I've got the knowledge and the tools. I got a combined wheel gauge in my truck. I can go through and check flanges and bad orders from cars. The engineer would probably hate me, but have you ever had to re-rail locomotive in this game? Yeah, I have, and it's possible. They got some re-railers. It's not blocks of wood. If that's actually like a re-railer. I'm waiting for an email back from NS, but they hadn't said anything yet. I'm not doing my background check until they answer my questions, though, I can tell you that. Oh yeah, fit plenty of deer. Deer, coyotes, the big one. Coyotes are so weird. If you, it's I did an interview with Norfolk Southern Amtrak. Coyotes are strange. Whenever, if you catch them on the tracks, they will run down the middle of the track until they hit a crossing, and then they will jump off. But until then, they won't jump off. They'll stay in the gauge of the track the entire time. I don't know why. It's the strangest thing. Deers are stupid. They'll just stand there and look at you. Never hit cow. Hit wild hogs. And deer for the most part, I said. A lot of coyote out towards Sheffield. Alright, back to what we were doing. Tell you about hitting that tree. I pretty much went over it in the thing. It was just one of those deals where I rounded the corner. And I didn't really know what to do. Because I had never been told what to do. And my engineer told me, he said, you know, you get down. And all I could think was, is okay, get down. It was a huge, like that picture I sent you, it was a massive tree. I don't know how in the world we kept our ditch lights for one. You know, most of the time they'll take out the ditch lights. We kept everything. Stayed on the tracks, kept our ditch lights, and just kept on trucking. But nothing happened. Thankfully, we stayed on the tracks. Nothing came to the windshields. It scared me to death. It really scared me because of how my engineer acted. I could tell my engineer was very nervous. All right, slow speed. No, you're all right, real kid. I would like to go to the beach if I could. Offer you a signing bonus? Yeah, they were offering $5,000 to people in Birmingham, so that's what I asked. If they're not offering it, I asked the lady who interviewed me, and she didn't have a clue. She said no, but I was like, well, I'll just ask Brad, which is the HR director, and he hasn't gotten back with me. He's been out of the office, so if that's a no, then it's a no for me going. And also, school is going to be another thing. If I have to go back to school, which it's really not that big of a deal, but if I have to go back to school with no sign-on bonus, it would definitely be a no. Yeah, that's true. No, there's not much to it, Dakota. I wish I'm well. I can't say I wish. I'm fortunate there wasn't, but like I said, thankfully, you know, we didn't have to stop or anything because we didn't lose any ditch lights. Um, you know, when after we hit it, the engineer told me to go outside and look at the ditch lights, and I looked, and I mean, there was wood up there, you know, splinters and stuff, but there wasn't anything crazy. I'm thankful. I'm thankful that the trunk, so the tree was pretty long, and when it fell over, we really caught the top end of the tree. If that tree would have been close to the tracks and we would have caught the trunk, I don't know what the heck would have happened. We probably wouldn't be on the rails. I can tell you that. It was a some type of hardwood. I think it was an oak tree. That scared me to death though. See you, Jeff. Take it easy, man. Yeah, I think it's a year. Mahi, I think it's a year. What? Made them piss test? Really? That sounds like they were itching to try and fire somebody. No, we didn't have to do none of that, thankfully. And part of that may have been because it's you know, nobody knew about it besides us. If I remember correctly, our engineer never toned up dispatch or anybody because we never did stop. We just kept on rolling. Train never went into emergency. Kept on trucking. And we was on dark territory also. Huh. That's interesting. I wonder if that's why my engineer didn't call tone up dispatcher and tell her. Oh, I'm pretty sure Texas. Yeah, I think they do. I need to call my old engineer because I have his number. He was the engineer on my local for a while too. And ask him and see if that's why. Because I never asked him. I didn't even think about it because I was still really new. Actually, it was under a year. No, no, Tennessee Conductor does. Oh, really, Jeff? That's not good. Is that the fertilizer train? I saw a train derailed as like fertilizer. I think it was NS. Texas. I don't know, man. That's tough. Knowing what BN makes versus NS, because you'll have to start over at the ground as a conductor. Yeah. Now, I've been fortunate, and I've came really close to hitting a car. But thankfully I haven't. So yeah, I know that for the most part, when you stop and you hit a car, paramedics are called, and if there's like a fatality or something like that, then you have to stop and wait for their investigation to be done. You get piss test. They take the statements, and there's a video I'm gonna make, and there's something that you do not do if you hit a car that I've always been told. Um, but yeah, take a piss test, and then you have the option to go home if you want to. You can go home because some. I mean, I ain't gonna say it wouldn't mess me up if I was a conductor and we hit a car and we killed somebody. I don't know how that. I don't, you don't know. I don't know. I've never been in that situation. So I don't know if I'd go home or not. Everything's going in the slough track, isn't it? Sheesh. Well, those aren't. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're right. I believe that. Especially yeah, because the family's gonna be trying to sue the railroad like they always do. Wow, that's good. Yeah, we had there was a crew in Sheffield. I won't mention his name, but he was an engineer. And this crossing is like it's like parallel to the tracks. So the gates are like really long, really really long. It's a 4-lane highway, and he was on a empty coal train, I believe, going back to Memphis. And the gates came down, and it was two older people, like in their 90s. Um, they went around the gate, and then when they turned right, they followed the tracks where their train was coming, and hit head on and killed both of them. From what I was told, was the engineer wasn't on the horn for 15 seconds, so Norfolk Southern wasn't going to defend him in court, and he was held liable. That's what I was told. I don't think that happened because he still works, and yeah, crazy, Dan. It happens. It happens a lot, and it's one of those deals. I can't believe that nobody at school ever mentions it. Texas. Well, you've got three different types. You've got CTC. If you're higher on the AGS south end, going to the meridians is signal indications, and going to Chattanooga is going to be DART 171 track authorities. If you're on the east end, you go to Atlanta, that signal indication. Then you gotta go to Sheffield up to NA, and that's all DART territory. And then as far as the 3B going to Mobile, I'm not sure. If Amelia was in here, he could tell me. Yeah, that's right, Ducati. More things they don't tell you in training. I was thinking about this, trying to come up with some video ideas, like how can I could possibly help, you know, with some stuff that they don't talk about. And definitely hitting trees and hitting trucks and what to do. And then there's another part too, is when you hit a car and you've got to make the report and you're talking to a cop. Since y'all are in here, I will tell you, do not ever give the officer your driver's license. Ever. Give them your conductor certification license. If they ask for it, tell them you ain't got it. Tell them you left it at home because you don't need it. But I've always been told, if you give them your driver's license to the cop making the report, it will show up on your insurance, and it will make your insurance go way, way up. So they preached in my head, do not ever, ever, ever give a cop your driver's license whenever you, whenever you do hit a car. Loaded rock and car goes around the gates and we put the knuckle in the rear door. Sheesh. Shoot, 25's fast enough, man. That's scary. What is the key for using the handbrake? What is the key? I'm trying to think real fast. What is the... Oh, wait. You're talking about on the game. I normally just click on the car. You click on the car, handbrake, you can click apply. Shift F5s. Oh, nice. There you go. Thank you, CC. Yeah, F7 is in that automatic air. No, Ducati, no, they didn't. I don't even think ours were even on. Yeah, none of ours were even on. Come to think about it. Hey, Fairway, this is Run 8 Train Sim. I'm almost done kicking cars. And then we'll go and pull back local cars, and then I'll probably just copy the train. I don't know. I might send it to Bakersfield. Ooh, Lander, that's good. That's a good question, or a good point. I've never thought about that. No. I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm gonna put that down in my notes right here. No, Mike, I don't. I've never heard of that, man. Didn't end up on the ground. 15-hour ordeal. Well, I guess the good thing is at least nobody got hurt, and you got some overtime. Yeah, Dan, it is a little pricey. It is $50, and then you gotta think all the skins too. But I enjoy it just because it allows me to play with you guys, whoever has it. You know, the server. I don't know if the cloud bot's gonna work or not, but let's see if it's gonna work today. It didn't work yesterday. I can tell you that. Nope. So it just gives me the opportunity to play with the guys watching. Let's see, where the heck? Yep, Trains 22. There you go. That's the IP. Oh yeah, Ducati. I've thought about that. Yeah, so there's several videos I want to do, but I have to get permission. Like, I've been stuck in this ordeal now for almost a year. So if I could go back to my old employer where I was a car man, one, I could actually record myself switching with my engineer at the time, which was Kenny B. He was an engineer for NS for over 10 years. Me and him worked together all the time. We switched together. And then I could go down the road to our sister company, and I could jump on a BN engine. I can make a video of how the... Now, I can still do that. It's just getting Josh to allow me to come down there, the boss. And, show what the actual engine looks like. I know we've all seen pictures, but I can actually make a video and, let everybody see what it's really like. I could do one showing the bathroom. I could do one, the cameras. Showing people... I could make a video on how to... I want to make one on how to lace air hoses easily. A lot of people have issues with glad hand gaskets. There's a lot of that I could do. I just have to get permission to go down there. That's the only problem. And it's almost came to the point where I hate to say this. It's almost come to the point where I'm about to start trespassing. If I go down there and get caught, I know the owner, Elvan Power. I know the boss man that hires the company I used to work for, Ronnie, and I can call around like, hey man, look, I'm just trying to make some videos. I'll edit everything out.
Mic off. Mic on. Mic off. Mic on.
How do you manually disconnect the air hoses? Man, I don't know. The only way I would ever do it, Dan, is if I shot the train. Because if the hoses had pressure on it, I'm not touching them. If I'm making a cut, I'm gonna leave them on there anyways. You know, I'm just gonna pull the pin, let the hose break apart. I've never manually disconnected air hoses unless I went to, went to lace them and somehow it jumped the lip. Then I would take it back off and try again. What's the look? Huh? Confused? Confused look? Alright, that's it. Got these jokers off. Realistic, they stay running forever, but San Diego cars. Where's my tank cars going? My toxic tank cars. Oh, there they are. The only way I can think is shoot. I think that was a rhetorical question. Is Dan talking about that was his reaction to the UP video? Yeah, you're right, Mike. That's probably about the only way I would shoot the trains. The only way I'd take them off. All right, so we're gonna grab all these, double these over to the train where we double over earlier with the reefers. That would be good. Dun 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 dun. I'm not gonna murder that name. I'm just gonna say Van. Thank you, man, if you're in here. The regional railroad to work on. So I don't even know. I'm guessing the regional one, is that where you work as a contractor, Dakota? Where um I've had these people call me all the time like, oh, we're hiring for conductors, and it's they pay you your own business, right? So you're your own LLC or whatever. I think we should be lined back in the same track. Yeah. These are all going to Bakersfield. Yeah, they told me on the phone that I would be on the road for several weeks at a time. I'm guessing that's what that is. Oh, I got you. Working for a smaller railroad, class 2 or 3. Oh, yeah, I went and interviewed with Watco. Watco hired me, but I didn't take it. Well, I shouldn't say that. They hired me, and before I could accept, so I was stuck. Um, I didn't go because I was worried about profit sharing at Nucor. So the profit sharing check last year was like over $30,000. And I thought at the time, I thought if I left, I was going to lose that in my 401k. So I didn't go. And so I didn't get to tell them no. They actually called me and they said, hey, look, sorry, we can't hire you. Someone wants to transfer to Birmingham from another location. So that took up the job. And I said, hey, it's no big deal. I wasn't going to be able to come anyways. I said, but they said, if you ever want to work for us, be sure to apply. And the the whatever he is, the plant manager, boss man, the big boss man told me if I ever want to work for him, just to let him know and to reapply, and that he'd call me right away. So I was like, hey, that works. Thank you. So I would do that under one condition, and that is whenever Katie starts working, 'cause she's still a stay-at-home mom. That was the main goal. If she starts working and we can stay around what we're around making now, like with me just working at Nucor, I would probably go back just because of I enjoy it. Yeah, Waco didn't pay too bad. I think it was like 22 an hour, but you know the work's there is what they told me. The only thing that threw me off was I said, "Oh, do y'all work 6 days on, 2 off?" And they said, "No, we don't have off days." They said, "We try to give you a heads up if we don't need you. We'll call you and let you know. That way you can go do something with your family." And I was like, "Yeah, that seems a bit odd." Uh-oh. Someone is at my door. Oh, hang on. I'll be right back. My bad. All right. What did I miss? Guinness one, but yeah, I do. I think so. I think it's in Gunnersville, I believe. What's up, Dalton? Go on, Rails. Hey, Aaron. Oh, me. We have a problem with that. No, you don't have to join a TeamSpeak, Jordan. You can just jump on if you want to, man. What's the problem, Dalton? That's the IP. That's the port. I think all these are still aligned. I never came back through just this one track up here. Oh, nice. On call pays more. That's pretty good. Like, I don't mind the on call work as long as I have off days. Like when I was on export with NS, I didn't mind. It was 6 on, 2 off. And I just knew I was either going to be off around those 2 days or when I get back home, they started. Boxes for couplers. How do I join? You have to go to network and type in that railroad talk thing as your IP and make sure that 15197 is the port, then click join. I have a buffer car on this thing. Okay, yeah, I got tank or box cars. Is it network? I guess it is, yeah. Put the railroad talk dot whatever that website is as the IP address. And then click on port, make sure it's the same. And just click join. Just me and Dalton right now. Or Dalton was on here, he got off. He said something about we have a problem. I'm not sure what he was talking about. Uh-oh. Alright. A couple of these and then send this off to Bakersfield, I guess. Alright, CSX, no. Port 15197. I'm good. CSX attendance policy is pretty rough. What point? 2019. 2019 when um that's when NS implemented their version of PSR. PSR's been around for a while. It's all due to Hunter Harrison. I forget the history. I'm not going to say wrong, but he started at another company, then made his way down to CSX. Did that little version and made it down to CSX. Did PSR. Then NS wanted to do their little, you know, uh, version of PSR, and they called it Clean Sheet. And yeah, I'm sure you've seen the STB hearings. It's the intentions were good, I think, to begin with, but these greedy corporate CEOs took it and ran with it, and they just started slashing jobs and messing with people's livelihoods and all that. Ooh, that slate rolled out just right. Yep, that's true. You know, like Oberman said, they decided to double down and allow more people during COVID instead of having a cushion. Whereas you have to click on join server, I think is what it is. You have to type in the IP link I sent and then the port and then click join. Yeah, PSR did nothing but make everybody's lives hell. Engineers' lives harder, conductors' lives harder. Carman, you name it, Carman, diesel shop. It made everybody's life harder. No, the railroad talk one is the IP. $22 years and he's a baby on the roster. That's nuts. And that's hired me as a carman. They told me training pay was $14 an hour to be a train. I'm like, no way. Yeah, Ducati, it's gonna be a while for that happens. If they get lucky, hopefully not. New York just passed that bill mandating two-man crews. Alabama needs to get behind it too. KI vignettes could be stupid. Yep, that's very true. Very dangerous, and it's gonna if they get away with it, innocent civilians will die. They will. 100%. Mark my words now. If they get away with it, civilians and dense part of the world and the neighborhoods and stuff that these trains go through, people's gonna die. All it's gonna take is one derailment with some dangerous chemicals, and a conductor not to be there to help evacuate the city or the town or whatever. That's it. He probably did. I wouldn't doubt it. That's a good question. I'm not exactly sure if you're talking about run 8. I can try and figure it out real quick. Let's see. Let me in. I'm not sure how you close the door. I'm not sure how you do that. Weird. Oh. Reg, you just gotta put that stuff in and click join. Log into single player. Hit F2. That's gonna bring up the network menu. F2. Go to client. From client, type in on the IP. Copy and paste the. It doesn't matter what the server name is. Just type in the IP and then make sure that IP or the port is 15197. Railroad talk or whatever. Click join. You'll be good. Oh, you know what I did? That train's gone because I didn't save, but that's alright. Yeah, I didn't save. That's alright. Shift F2. Let's see. TLX tank cars. Place terrain. I'll put it on this track right here. Auto tagger. Yeah, you might have to try again, Rails. I wasn't in there. See, Luke's in here. You don't need a server name. Let's try and join again now that I'm here. Yeah, Luke, I did the depot tags. A lot easier. Box cars. As long as time you spent stopped at a red signal, hours later. I've told this story a few times. Some people may remember it, but I actually had time to order a pizza. One of the sightings I was sitting in, going towards Chattanooga, called Paint Rock was the city, or around Paint Rock. It wasn't Paint Rock. It was around Paint Rock. I wonder if I can just do this right here. It's going to be IRS. The other one's going to be KMP. Isn't that right? KTS. Maybe it's KTS. The tanks are going to be GO. Yeah, there we go. I'm pretty sure you can. If for NS Aaron, yes. For CSX and BN, I think no. As long as the train is not moving, you can pull out your phone if you work for NS. You don't need a server name, Rails. Just type in the IP and the port. That's all you need. You can name it whatever you want to. It gives you an error and something's wrong. Don't 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 don't. Come on, let me on. Thank you. Where's that switch? I feel like I'm running the shove forever. There it is. Mm-mm-mm. No idea what that means, George. That's a new one. Hit F7, Carlo. No, no password. Yeah, could be Georgia. What's going on, real man? Same time as this yesterday work? Yeah, I actually hold my eyes open today. I had to get off early yesterday. I couldn't. I started streaming at like, what, maybe 4? I just could not. It's that same local that I always work. So I'm still on my same server. I got the tags fixed. We got trains spun in and everything except the Barstow. So now it's just a matter of actually servicing the industries and stuff and getting those started. So now I've been doing that. Tank cars and a bunch of box cars that go to these 3 industries. One here, one over here called KTS, and then one over here called IRS. Type of restaurant supply, tractor supply, and then whatever this place does. All of its loads. And there's Luke running around doing something. Yeah, Dave. I have another man over here, but yeah. Technically I am. Oh, dang it. Is Luke sabotaging me? Is that what he's doing? Or did I really miss that switch? I'd be fired. I thought I'll stop. Definitely not stop shit. No, they're loaded, Dave. All this is all loads. Alright. Alright then. I'll be on here for a bit longer, Luke, and I might have to jump off. I think we're in the clear up there, actually. Oh, yeah, we are. Let's wait for it to come to a stop on its own, then. La da 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 da. Close. Open. Dang it. Forward. This is close clearance, but we're going right anyways. What's going on, Vegas? Vegas, yeah, there's a, well, when you first spawn in, there's kind of your world. So you can do what you want to. You just go to the, here to the top right. Actually, I'll show you right here. And just click load and save, and just be sure and save your game. And it'll save all the progress you do. Them hamburgers, yeah. I think I went too far again. Pretty sure this switch is like right here. Yeah. In Vegas, you can go to the depot and look at their website, and they'll give you, they can show you like tags, so you can tag your cars and stuff. Um, so you can build a train. Let's say you can build a train like one I did earlier, and tag it for some locals in Bakersfield or Mojave, and run it up to Mojave, set it out, save the game. You can come back then the next day. You can cut it up, flat switch to rail cars, and then go and do the locals. Gotta be sure and save. Autosave does not work. It don't work for me anyways. Breaks over for me. See you, real man. And the tagging system is pretty easy too, Vegas. I know it seems might be kind of scary, but you can control. I think it's right control F8. Yeah, right control F8 will tag the industries, so you can go fly around and see some of the industries that you want to do, and you can build your train. And then when it comes to tagging your train, it's not too bad. You just click your own consist. How many KTSs did I bring? Guess I'm just gonna let it. Two and might be too fast. There we go. With the tagger, you can see all this right here is just generated by itself. Industry tags is on, and that's why all these are tagged. So there's some reason these right here are saying they're not tagged. Highlight them, click IRS. Not that I know of, Vegas, but there is. Hang on, someone sent me a message. I think it was on Instagram. But they have like actual like crews and like extra board and stuff that actually gives you jobs. I can't remember what the name of it was. Wrong one. This one, close, open. Maybe it was a Depot Plus Operations Center. I'm not sure. No, I can't remember what it was. Some other. I have to look and see. But I think it's pretty much you just create your own jobs. You go and switch wherever you want to until you join a server that does it for you. The shaving haircut, Bobby. You told me this last time, didn't you? You told me to hit the horn, right? Alright. Last time I said, oh, I do need a haircut, and you're like, no, not your appearance, Goofy. Oh, nice, Vegas. That's cool. Guess I don't blame you there. It's crazy how much has changed just since 1990. Which I know that seems, to me, it doesn't seem like that far away because that's when I was born, 91, but I think that has also been as 30 years, 31 years, 32 years. Five-man crews down to two in less than 30 years. They're not going to stop until they have zero. It's all automated. What's going on, Todd? Yeah, it's awesome. It's a fun little game to still had SD40s, yeah. I don't know if I used GP40s or was on SD40s. Can't remember if we had any of those in Decatur. That was before my rail fanning experience I've learned on the channel. I didn't know what engines I was on. All I cared about was operations. And now, since I've made this channel, I've started to learn from the rail fans of what engines are what. I wish I'd have paid attention to that more when I was there. Moving to a new house. That's nice. I hate moving though, but that's good. I'll do that. Sorry, I'm cheating. Cheating! Oh wait, I need to go back and throw this switch. Both of these switches, actually. Oh man, yeah, Vegas, it's nuts here. I bought this house. I know cost of living is a big difference between here and Vegas. I bought this house for $185,000, and just I think 4 years ago they bought it for 130. And since I've been in here, it's been the house next door to us, which is a little bit smaller. It sold for like 220. Well, I know that's gonna come crashing back down eventually, and I don't plan on selling anytime soon. But this is one of these houses where we just saw it and just jumped on it. Came in here and looked at the house. There wasn't anything wrong with it. Built in 2007, I believe. And yeah, we just decided to get it when we could. Let's go back to Barstow. So what's happening down here? Why is this cat not moving for? This says the Bakersfield. I might tag a bunch of these box cars for locals up there. IRS. And just let him go. KTS. The one I just did is what we're going to do. Covered hoppers. Pack is one of them. Do all those for pack. Reefer cars. Bid and KMP. We'll do KMP. Tankers. We can do some of those. Geo. We'll just switch them. Well cars. I don't know anything about well cars. We're just not going to tag those. We'll tag those as. Let's see. We'll tag those as San Diego. SDG. There we go. Do this train the heck up out of here. ARE crew, go. You're already lined out. Wow. That's nuts. Makes you wonder if they had like a cash buyout offer or something like that. Man, I could not imagine a $375,000 mortgage. It's like over $2,000 a month. What is that noise? Oh. Where's this train going? Chicago. Ain't stopping here. Come on, dirt bike guy. How long have I been streaming? It is. It's only been 2 hours. I feel like it's been longer than that. Wow. like some of this stuff right here is ready to be loaded, ain't it? 2 tracks left. I don't know how many. Let's see, one. Got an idea. We'll we can make like a 265, 264 train. I don't know how many cars it can hold. Yeah, Vase, that's nuts. Thankfully, Alabama's still really cheap as far as cost of living, of course. But the jobs, but there's jobs getting here that are you know, keeping up with the cost of everything. Let's see. And there's jobs in here that pay well. So. Loads. How do I forget how to do that. I guess I gotta wait till I couple up to it. Whoops. Delete. Make it 80 cars. I don't think that's very realistic though. Well, we'll do it. Oh, I can't remember which way I need to go. I'll never come up here this high. Dun, dun, dun. ST70. I guess I better look before I start doing that. Let's see. Okay, I think that's right. Place train. Go. Oh man, I can only imagine. Thankfully, winter's nowhere near as bad down here. There was only a few times where cold got into the negatives, and that was bad enough for me. We didn't have to deal with snow or nothing like that. Just extremely cold air working on the river. That's where my local is at, right next to the water. Worked too good. Alright. So make sure I'm lined out. Okay, you're gonna get cut off. Alright, we're good there. Oh yeah, Vegas. You can. I still don't know. I still don't know the territories really. I know Mojave and I know Barstow for the most part. But as far as learning the territories, like the grades and stuff, I have not. I wing it. Of course, I was never engineered to begin with. Only a few times I did get to run. I learned a lot, but I don't know. It gets a little tricky here and there. Yeah, the only DLC I got is Bakerfield. That's this one here. Ooh, I stopped inside of the rail car. Holy cow. Messed that one up, didn't I? Yeah, I only got to do it a handful of times, but I loved it. It was, I learned a lot just in those, just a handful of trips that I got to do. What's going on, Rail Fanner? Oh, nice. Summer break. I remember those days. Yeah. Yeah, I had one, Texas, his name was Steve, and he had been out there. He was, see, was he in the 70s? He might have been in the 70s, engineer. There was a story as to why he didn't. He hasn't retired yet, but. Alright, we should be 6,000 tons. HPT of 3, that's good. I'm gonna cheat. There we go. And as if I put in reverse and forward, huh? Beep beep beep. How long are we? 6,000 feet. EOT's moving. Yep. Kawa, whatever that means. Kawa Crossing. Can get a vest. Nice. Just don't wear it when you're real fanning. You'll be good. Mainly, but well, it's really up to you. You can if you want to. Some of the engineers don't like it because their first initial thought is train master. Train master, somebody in management's watched them or possible ban. You never know. It just freaks them out. They like they're gonna say anything. You can wear it if you want to. No, you may get one. You never know. Come on, Jeff. Really, Nick? So, so NS gives you these orange vests, and it's pretty much to show that you're in training. I did the same thing at Nucor, but it lets everybody know, like up in the tower, that you're a trainee and you're still learning. And I wore that vest after I was marked up for 2 months. And the train master who hired me, his name was Al Van Buren in Sheffield. He was up in the tower. I was I think we had ran a local that night, and we were bringing the empties into the yard. And we were putting the power up in the diesel shop, and Van Buren said, "Cobb, is that you?" And I said, "Yes, sir. Go ahead." He said, "Where's your vest at?" And I said, "It's on me." And he said, "No, your green vest." I said, "I don't need one of them." He said, "Oh yeah, you do. You've been marked up." And I was like, "Well, crap." Well, he brought me one. One year, nice. Yeah, we only had to wear ours while we were on the job training until we got marked up. Jeff, believe it or not, I have never received a letter of caution or a minor or major start. Huh? Yeah, why? Where y'all going? Who? Who's going? Okay. So yeah, target. Oh, I know I have a target on my back at Nucor. There's no doubt in my mind. They hate me, but I don't care. If they were consistent with their rules and they didn't play favorites, I wouldn't have to do the things that I have to do. But until then, I will continue to have a target on my back. That biggest thing I ask for is just consistency. So if you're going to hold me accountable, then you must hold everybody else accountable. Can't play favorites. What was that? Oh, my counter. Why are we having a... Oh, I didn't engage the thing. You my signal. Do not tell me to go to the next control zone. Oh my gosh, it's right there. Track speed's 72. Not right now, no, I don't think. No, I don't have one coming at me. Just a dispatcher on here, like dispatchers in real life. Make you wait. Yeah, I think I've been on one in S4000. I'm guessing that's a heritage unit, I'm not sure. The gray and blue one. Oh, I guess OP, I'm not sure. I said before I knew all that stuff. It better go green, I'll be ill. Are you serious? Oh, okay. You see a train without an EOT? Not necessarily, Jeff. It could be it's a local. Some locals that have red flags. Some locals that have nothing on the rear. Sometimes, to be honest with you. If they're on the main line, they're supposed to have an EOT or a red flag, or a flashing red light if it's at night. This thing might make it a 70. moving. Going downhill now. Going back uphill. Oh, no, we're not. Would you have to walk the entire length of your train? Yes. Most nights in Sheffield I would. Oh, wow, what an embankment that is. Typically it'd take like, 40, 45, 50 minutes, something like that, depending on how long. Most trains were in between probably 6,000 to 8,000 feet. So you're talking about walking over a mile and a half or so. Yeah, I'm more likely a local, Jeff. Todd, most of the time I'd walk my train was... In Sheffield we had manual switches on the main line, so the dispatcher didn't control them, I had to. So let's say we had a track authority to clear the main, we would pull up to the entrance of the siding and I'd get off and line ourselves in, and then I'd have to stand there and wait for our train to get all the way into clear, throw the switch back, lock it back, that way it's lined for the main line, and then clear our track authority, and that gives a train coming towards us the opportunity to copy a new track authority from where we're at, past us, behind us, to the next location. So then I would lock it back, tone up dispatcher, clear the track authority as I'm walking back towards the head end. It's just a way to keep things moving, to help dispatchers and help the other conductor from having to stop, engineer from stopping. It really just, it takes the possibility of running through a red stop signal, any of that, so it just helps everybody out all around. Other than that, walking the train, you'll walk it if it goes into emergency. Or, I was about to say it.
4.5, ambient temperature 96 degrees.
That stupid thing right there make you have to walk it too, the detector. Did you ever do any locals with a shoving platform or caboose? Yep, I did both. With a caboose and a shoving, well, not a shoving platform, it was just a bulkhead flat car. Yeah, some of those trains are really stupid long. What I do now, work at Nucor still as a crane operator. You think about one-man crews? Nah, just BN's talking about it, CSX talking about it. Yep, Todd, that's normal. That's PSR for you. Exactly what that is. Yep, real fan, you're actually right. It does. Trains have to move slower. Where none of it makes sense. Truck figure out a way. Extremely flat. The AI recrew this train, I guess. Coal trains always have priority. I think it depends on the territory. Coal trains are so heavy, sometimes they don't like them to stop. Jeff, I'm guessing it is. It was. I'm not sure. They were just red. We had two of them. I think coal trains have the priority right now because of these coal plants griping because they're not having coal. So yeah, I think they're trying to get them things moving pretty good. Yeah, it might be Old Southern, yeah. Oh yeah, now Amtrak, different story. Yeah, if you're on Amtrak, Amtrak would absolutely have priority most of the time. Man. Alright, I guess I'll have to get off here. Apparently we're going to see my mother. Well, we finally stopped, didn't we? I'll be back on here tomorrow, though. I get off at 1. I'll probably be on here around 3 or so. Any close calls? I've had some other close calls, but nothing as close as that day. That day was bananas. Is there anything going on here? Nope. Ever have a DP like 20 cars back? No. It was always halfway in the train. Or on the rear. Most of the time. Oh. Alright, fellas, I'm off here. I'll be back on here tomorrow. We sure have 2.5 hours today. I'll be back on here tomorrow sometime around the same time, 3 or so. With more Run 8. See you, Todd. See you, Zach. Real fan, Jeff, Todd. Everybody, y'all take it easy, man. Thanks for y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Bye.